Monkey. Oh, that's what I was looking for anyway. Um, I wanted to come in here to clarify what the hell uh mental mental massage is, because I don't think that I'm really like I put a lot of information, but I really want to do a little more on piecing it all together. So mental massage for me is like because I want to bring on that, because I want to try to take it away from the you know, just the fluff of it, because I don't want people to think that it's not what it is, because I don't know what you think what it is, but that's why I'm making this video. But I want to make sure that I explain that when I say that I'm doing this mental massage, that I'm not just that I'm only just like I said, I'm not just thinking and doing the mental parts of what I want to do when I explain all that. Like me saying that if I can move whatever muscle, if I got a muscle, I can move it, or I'm gonna figure out how to move it. If I can't do it like this, I'm gonna figure out how to do it here. But I want to place that, you know what I'm saying, there's other things to do that I'm doing, and I want to put emphasis on it, that I'm doing a lot of breath holding, nauli, just a lot of squeezing, tightening, and releasing. It's a process of trying to get like what muscles move, which way they move, and me figuring out how precise I can get with that. And also I wanted to say it's like also like a suction thing too, because like I noticed that with me working out as much as I used to, something's going on right with my back and with like a lot of the muscles around my trachea, to where it's very difficult. Like I like right now, like I'm at this point to where I've, you know, I'm moving a lot and I'm doing a lot of work here, but I got a lot of headache issues because I'm moving a lot. But what I mean is that it's very difficult for me to swallow sometimes, and I've noticed that what I mean is I'm getting better at it, but there's muscles now that I realize that I haven't been working, that are like so recessed and so pushed in, so like tight and mashed together and all of that stuff, that, you know, of course, like through the breath is what I'm saying. I'm also like using my breath to move other muscles, to loosen, break up, and all that other stuff, right? So what I'm saying is like I got all this going on in the back where it's so tight now, but I'm realizing that I have to like work my way to the back because it's so bundled. But that what I'm saying is that I noticed it was very difficult for me to use these muscles, right? And also I know my voice is huge, like noise, and like trying to find like vocal coaches, y'all would have a, you know, a good time like learning that your muscles hold, like, because you already know like an instrument, it holds certain parts to be able to use, and you know you don't want to leave those muscles dormant. So I'm learning how much further I can go down to activate those muscles. I want to be able to like talk in my stomach and stuff like that, right? I want to be able to use those muscles down here more often than I try to use these muscles up here, right? Like I've noticed that like singing and all those things, if I can, I like I said, and this is where the mental part comes in, because I have to think. I'm not just going I'm actually thinking, okay, what muscles within my lower lumbar, right, my pelvic floor, what muscles can I clench and isolate, release, move, slide to the side, move this one this way. What muscles can I because like I said, it's a recess in my back, right? And I'm really hoping that like doctors and somebody like really picks this up too, because I got a lot of questions and I feel like they can answer them. But like it's like a recess, right? And I noticed like I said like my right hip, so you can see like my hand is like my back, right? My hip is like up and in. It's like up and like contorted, however it's contorted, right? But I got a lot of things going here. But the more that I work and I can release all of that, because like I said, it's recessed and it's tightly compacted, and I want it to be more free flow. And I want my spine to like, right? Because I don't want it to be like this, like your foot being in a shoe for so long, right? Like I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be like this. I want it to have more motion within my lower lumbar right here. So this is kind of even like a good thing. So like squeezing that and like me wanting to isolate just these certain muscles without moving any of these, me only wanting to like think about which muscle in here is I'm literally just doing surgery within myself. I want to make that known so bad. Like I'm doing surgery within me through my breath, through the nauli, through me picking up certain muscles, right? Like, and so like if I can explain it like this too, right? Like I'm picking up, like I say, my whole stomach, right? Because I realize I can do nauli, I can do the stomach waves and all that cool stuff. But now I want to be surgical with it. I want to find certain pieces, right? And so like let's say I'm lifting, I now have to think about, because it's not just me used to and just lifting. I now have to go, okay, well, I want this piece to slide a little bit. And how can I think of it to move a little bit this way? And now that I have it all this way, I can take this one muscle and now bring it out, right? Or this, or whatever. I just want to make it, like, I want to explain that part. And that's why I said I don't think I'm really doing it like in the other videos as well as I'm saying. Like, I'm not just doing the mental part where I'm like some swami dude and like I can fly and I can, pick, whatever the case may be. I'm not, but it's truly like I already understand that I can do certain movements and tighten my stomach in certain parts of my body, right? Now I want to use that to aid to break up in the little parts. Like me noticing that I can now use way more of my rotator cuff. Like if I don't do anything, like trying to isolate to only find certain strands in my pec, certain strands in my rotator cuff. And like I know that there's a lot of things that I can break up, right? So I work and find. And so I'm no longer using, I just felt something there popping like my thigh and my knee, right? I'm no longer using the bigger muscles. I know that I can do big muscles, right? I know that I can do this. Now I want to try to find, and now my brain has to come into like, how isolated can I get, right? Like at some point, like I said, I want to be able to start working and moving, massaging my organs and things like that. I want to be able to like, right now I'm just still trying to have like no back pain and no headaches and head pain, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to working on and fixing right now. But like I said, I noticed that I couldn't smell that well, and it was very difficult for me to swallow, like fully without having to like strain. Like, you know how when you get inflamed, like when you're sick and you're trying, it's like you can't get it. Like I said in the other videos too, it's just like I'm learning that I like there's certain, how, like I said, okay, so back to like the suction too. Like I noticed that there's certain spots that I try to like breathe through. And so I noticed that you're supposed to be able to breathe through all of that. So if you have any spots like you go and you get that breakthrough, find more breakthroughs. Find more, like I said, even with vocals. When you sing, keep going. Wait until you find that one little piece that you break up and you don't want to hear that part, like that bad note. Find that bad note and realize that's a stuck muscle. And actually, if anything, work on that bad note. And I would think that that's where, the basics come in when it comes to vocals. Maybe, I have no idea. But, you know what I'm saying? Work that bad note, essentially, is what I mean. Find those bad notes. Whatever you can find them. Talk, sing, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But look for it. That range within you. Because most likely, like I said, it's connected to your pelvic floor. All those muscles that are up in here, like in your jaw and all in the back. And of course, those two big old straps that go down each side of your spinal cord, right? All those muscles are so condensed and compact, like I say, and they're all mushed and mashed, however they're mashed. It's just the process of trying to find that, work that, and get it back. Like I said, it's nothing too spooky, and I don't want to make it that way. That's why I say I'm using the breath. I'm not just saying I'm some dude, right? I'm using the breath. I'm using Nauli. I'm using like I said, that it may sound goofy. It may sound weird that I'm doing all this stuff, but I noticed that when I find those pieces to where I can't fully breathe through them, I find it and I start to try to breathe through it. Sometimes it's difficult to breathe and or swallow through it, through those stuck muscles. But I noticed that they're stuck and they shouldn't be. Like, I should be able to breathe and expand and do all that stuff, all that without any constrictions within myself. I'm learning. I'm seeing now, because there's still a lot that I have to do. But me slowly breaking that up, like I said, I'm surgically finding myself to be able to, like, be completely malleable and mobile again, to where I have no, I don't know how to explain it again. That's, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get in here and try to clarify. I really want to clarify what I mean when I say mental massage. You know what I mean? It's still mental, but I'm saying I just want to make sure that it's not all the spookism part, because it's like, it's still you just doing, this, but on a micro scale. You just isolating whatever muscle movement you do. You're just not using large group muscles. That's pretty much it. You're finding that, and then, like I said, breaking it, and then you can, like, think. Because, like I said, I can do, like, the little sharp, and I think about, like, if you can just think of, like, the sharp, I think about, like, okay, this muscle right here, shoot that down, right? And that goes into my spine. It's me thinking of an energy, like an arrow is shooting this energy down, as I don't explain it, but like a healing energy. I just know that it's going down and it's pushing itself, just like I can make the wave, just like I can do like this, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. I know it. I don't know how it sounds to y'all, but I know it makes sense to me because I do it every day. But maybe I get some feedback, some questions or something where people can really, like, help me expand on what I mean with all of this, because it's important. Because, like, I'm well on my way in my head, clearly in my body, to, like, like, I don't want, like I said, I don't want no more clicks, no more pains, no more nothing. I want to be able to just, like, you know what I'm saying, be a big old muscly blob. Just, you know what I'm saying, just loose, man, just muscly blob. I just want to have all that, no like kinks, and I can't, no clicks, and I can only move. I want full range of motion in every sense of the word, every sense of the phrase. I want all of it. That's what I'm looking for, because I know it's, like I said, a lot of tightness in my face. Oh, and I also wanted to say, like I said, like, moving the jaw up in here too is huge. Wherever that connects to is a big one. Also in your chest is huge, because whatever's in your chest, I notice, is, like, connected to whatever, like, goes down. It's like, if this is your chest and this is your back, it's like that connection into your lower part, right? Like the chest, like, somewhere, for some reason, whatever this is, all this right here is connected, like I said, chest, boom, down to this in your back. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking on account all those little things. But like I said, swallowing and just trying to find little spots to breathe and sing, or like, like it's different. Like I want to like surround sound. Like it sounds weird, but you can do, you know what I'm saying? That vibration can be used just like you can send it. Just like you can think that you can send it and move whatever muscle you need to move, Word.